What's up, Force? I'm Gabrielle Jones.
And I'm Suri M.
And you're watching WCAT Special Edition.
Happy Halloween! Today's show is dedicated to the one day a year where it's totally normal to change personas and scare your siblings.
ROTC's annual Thanksgiving Cheer Food Drive is now open. You can bring in any food items to the boxes located in every teacher's classroom to help support families in need for the holidays.
Hey Gabby, why was the jack-o'-lantern so scared?
Is it because he had no guts?
How did you know?
Because you and Lauren had such a great time this weekend making jack-o'-lanterns. Let's check it out.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Lauren.
And I'm Suri.
As you know, Halloween is right around the corner, and one of the best things about Halloween are the pumpkins.
Glowing pumpkins with creepy faces are a Halloween staple.
Let's learn how to carve some pumpkins together.
For materials, you'll need newspaper, carving tools, tea lights, a marker, a bowl, and of course, a pumpkin. To start, lay out your newspaper and set up your pumpkin. Then, begin by outlining where you want to carve on your pumpkin. Next, cut around the stem of your pumpkin to open it up. I would advise to follow Lauren's demonstration. Now, scoop out all the guts of your pumpkin using a tool or your hands. Once your pumpkin is hollow, you can begin carving your shapes. After your pumpkin is carved, the only thing left to do is light her up. You now have a jack-o'-lantern. From WCAT, this has been Suri M.
And Lauren Mano reporting.
Now back to our anchors.
You guys did so good. I loved your cat, Suri.
Thanks. If anyone decides to recreate, make sure you send in some pictures to our socials.
Suri, I have a joke for you now. You ready?
Okay.
How did the news article describe Frankenstein's creation? They said it was shocking.
Let's check out this shocking video with Colin, Jacob, as well as Parker on how to make a Frankenstein cake that'll lighten up your mood.
Hello Wildcats, welcome to our Halloween baking special. Today, we're making a terrifying creation, and that's a Frankenstein cake.
But before we continue, we have to introduce our beautiful chefs. My name is Jacob Velasco.
I'm Colin Elfring.
And we have a very special guest today, Parker too.
Welcome Parker, are you ready to make this creation?
Oh yes, this is going to be splendid.
Of your favorite cake mix. Today we're going to be using Betty Crocker's Super Moist Butter Yellow Cake Mix. Okay Wildcats, to start we have to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit on convection bake. Our next step is to put the cake mix in the bowl.
Can I do this part? Pouring cake mix. It's hot. Alright.
While Jacob's getting us some water, I'm going to add our 3 eggs. Alright.
So Chef Colin, what do you mean? Do you want me to pour the water now?
Yes, now you can pour in our water. And while he's doing that, I'm going to set up our beater.
More.
That's not vigorously. Parker, do you know what the word vigorously means? It's like intense.
But not too intense where you make a mess.
Well, our cake is done, so we're going to take it out of the oven now. Be sure to use hot mitts so you don't burn yourself. And open the oven all the way. It smells and looks so good. Now Wildcats, it's time for the fun part. We're going to start the decorating. The first step of decorating is we're going to lay down our initial layer of green icing.
Wow, that looks very good.
Now we're gonna spread that icing.
Now, Wildcats, we're gonna start using our mini chocolate chips to make sure he has beautiful hair.
You just want to take them, you want to sprinkle them in there just so that it fills it in a little bit. Now, Wildcats, for the eyes, we're going to take our Oreos and we're going to cut them in half. Now that Chef Jacob cut our Oreos in half, we'll take them and we'll place them carefully for our eyes. And we're going to take the regular chocolate chips and we're going to place one on each side for a pupil. Next up, we're going to add our smile. Now, Wildcats, we're going to put our iconic electrodes on the side of Frankenstein's head. And for that, we're going to be using Rolos. So carefully take it out of the package and place it onto the side of your Frankenstein's head.
Electrifying.
Now we're going to carefully place the other one. Next up, we're going to add our little details like Frankenstein's scars.
Thank you for joining us today, Wildcats.
It's been an honor cooking with you all. And if you feel like replicating our recipe, please send it in to us at FHS_WCAT on all platforms. Again, thank you. And as always, go Cats.
This month's First Friday Art Walk happened on October 6th. It was one of a kind as Halloween was included in the activities, making it a bone-chilling experience. Let's check it out with Emily.
On Friday, October 6th, the Ocala First Friday Art Walk returned. It kicked off the 2023-24 season after September's was canceled due to inclement weather. It showcased over 30 displays of art, activities, as well as live music and performances. This month, it had a spooky twist with Halloween-themed displays. To keep up with the Halloween theme, the Arts District performed a zombie flash mob at the downtown square. We got a chance to speak with one of these ghouls who has been a longtime member of the group.
My mom's the owner of the dance studio, so just kind of fell into it.
Throughout the years, the spooky season has remained a great inspiration for dancers new and old.
There's just so many ideas. There's so many different things that you can work with, so many different characters, designs.
With their detailed costumes and makeup, the Arts District put on an amazingly terrifying performance. Just as eerie were the other works of art on display by local artists. One of these original artists was Courtney Kravick.
I moved here in 2021 and then started doing Art Walk like the following season, so this is my second year doing it. It's the only thing I've ever wanted to do. I've done all kinds of different jobs, but the only thing that makes me happy is doing art, so.
The Art Walk is helpful for those trying to make a living through their artwork, allowing them to sustain a career.
The Art Walk is great because you get to meet, all of your locals and neighbors and build your recognition as an artist. Coming to these things consistently, kind of building a clientele and a return customer base.
She primarily specializes in printmaking, but also has other items such as stickers and earrings.
I'm inspired by birds, nature, spirituality. Those are all kind of consistent themes in my work.
For this month's Art Walk, she put together some special pieces.
For fall and spooky season, I've got some of my handmade earrings. I specifically kind of curated around that. I definitely try to, do some seasonal stuff here and there.
Regardless of the season, attending the Art Walk is an inspiring and entertaining experience, making it a great way to spend the evening. This has been Emily Gilbert reporting for WCAT. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Emily. November's First Friday Art Walk is right around the corner, as it is this week on November 3rd. Make sure to come out and support some of our local Ocala artists.
The freshman school spirit shirts are in. Stop by the library to Mrs. Pollar's or check your emails for the link to purchase.
Hey Gabby, why do ghosts make the best cheerleaders?
I don't know.
It's because they have a lot of school spirit.
Oh, speaking of some school spirit, let's see what our sports are up to with Luis.
What's up, Forrest? I'm Luis, and I'm here to update you on everything sports coming up in this spooky season. Last Friday, the Forest football team took home a big win during the homecoming game against Westport High School. Good job at attacking the pack, team. This Friday, our annual rival game against Vanguard is at Booster Stadium. Make sure to show up and support our Wildcats as the football season is coming to an end soon. As Araya Roberts and Madison Rogers on our Forest bowling team are moving on to the state-level competition for bowling. Good luck, girls. This Saturday, the cross-country team are going on to Gainesville for the district championship meet. Good job and good luck to all of our high school athletes. Let's hope there's no injuries before they get back to trick-or-treating. Now, back to the anchors.
Thanks, Luis.
During this time of year, you can expect lots of changes in weather. Let's check out this week's weather forecast with Garrett.
What's up, Forrest? I'm Garrett, and if you're anything like me, the one thing that scares you more than Halloween is an inaccurate weather forecast. But don't worry, this cloud knows all about the weather. Last week, we got our first hint of cool autumn weather. However, there will be nothing bone-chilling about tonight, with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 62. Luckily tonight, we have a waning gibbous moon, not a full moon, so there should be significantly less werewolf activity than we expected. If you're passing out candy tonight, the sun sets at 6:43 p.m., so make sure to have your treats or tricks ready by then. Although you might hear the howls of ghosts and ghouls, you won't have to worry about any howling winds, as they're only going to be between 5 and 10 miles per hour. I'll stop making all these jokes. I feel like this is just going over everyone's head. Tomorrow will be a bit colder than today, with a high of only 75 and a low of 57. There will be a 10% chance of rain and a light breeze. Thursday, we will have a warmer day with a high of 79 and a low of 67. There's a 20% chance of rain with 10 mile per hour winds. Friday, the high will be 78 and the low will be 60 with a 25% chance of rain and 8 mile per hour winds. Saturday, this high will be 81 and the low will be 61 with a 45% chance of storms but low winds. Sunday may also be rainy with 40% chance of precipitation and 7 mile per hour winds. It'll still be warm during the day with a high of 80 but a low of 56. Monday will cool off a little with a high of 75 and a low of 52 with a low chance of precipitation and low wind speeds. Tuesday will be similar with a high of 74 and a low of 55 with a 25% chance of rain and light winds. That's all the updates I have for you today. I hope this weather report blew you away. Have a happy Halloween and stay safe. This has been Garrett Schott reporting for WCAT. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Garrett.
Well, students, that's all the news we have for you today. To stay updated on all things Forest, make sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on all our social media platforms. I hope you all have a spooktacular Halloween and stay safe. Once again, this has been Gabrielle
and Surrey.
Thanks for tuning in, and like always, go Cats!